Okay, so let's start ranking video. 6 palettes. Let's start from the bottom to the higher one. Have you seen Crucio? Look at him. We are still without our garderobe. We have decided where to buy. We have prepared the project. We haven't decided the color yet. Okay, first one, 1988. I don't know when it was released. This is a color, a rainbow palette. I think I've included this one in my rainbow collection palette. No, quality wise, no. Shimmer, you can work with them. Are the best shimmer ever? No, not at all. Matte shade, they are not good. They are absolutely not good. I've tried all of them except the red, I guess, of the matte shade. The blue is awful, very difficult. The blue and purple are very difficult to work with. Shimmer shadows, they are nice. They are not the best shimmer ever. They are not the best shimmer from Martine Cosmetics. They are not, there's no duochrome shade in here, but that's okay. I mean, you don't need duochrome, multichrome in any palette. In every palette you have, but no, if you have to skip one, you should skip this one, and also you should skip also the next one. Actually, I'm quite yes, let's go with this one. This is Schwanne Buzz. Nobody talking about this palette, and I understand why. This is a color story, quite common, quite pink. There's no very dark shade. You have this light shimmer. This is nice. This is a nice shade. Look at this. This is a nice shade for the inner corner with a little of duochrome bluish reflect. That's all. This dark shade, this one, this is not dark at all. This is not performing very well on the eye. This one also, it's not good. If you think that's watching quite well, but no, absolutely no. You know, I'm not used to say no to palette. I always try to find a way to work with. You can work with this one, don't get me wrong. You can do a look, but I mean, you have 12 shade, and except for the turquoise that I haven't used, this is the turquoise. Except for the turquoise, every shade you will put on your eyes, the look will be always the same. You don't have anything that will make you able to do a nice and different looks. Oh, this shade here is very nice. Look at this. This is a orangey fuchsia. Okay, the camera is not catching all the reflect, but this is nice. This is really nice. It's the most particular shade of the palette. No, you can skip this one. I mean, I do not remember the price, but for the price of Martine Cosmetics, this is not any spectacular. Let's go ahead. Okay, difficult, but this is the 4th in the ranking, but almost at the same level. So maybe you can say 3rd in a row, 3rd or 4th in a row, I don't know. But let's go with this one. This is called Du Schwanne. My French is awful. I've studied French ages ago for 2 years and a half, and I do not remember a word in French. I can read something and maybe understand something reading, not listening for sure. This is a nude, neutral, purpley palette. This palette is a little bit better than the other one, but this shade, this is patchy. This is patchy on the eye. I don't know why. All the remaining shadows perform well, and quality-wise, these mattes are better than the matte in the 1988 and also in this one, in the Buzz. Shimmer shadows are nice. They are creamy, yes, as usual. They are not really sparkling, but Martine Cosmetics is not known for the sparklingness. Is it a word? For the sparklingness of the shadow, but they are good. Okay, let me just tell you that I didn't experience any issue for the long-lasting power of the product. Everything on me usually lasts from the morning to the evening. If you think it's around 6 p.m. my makeup is on since 6 a.m. and it's still looking decent. Not good, of course, decent. I just applied the lipstick. Oh, the lipstick is from Gensi. It's called Selena, I don't know, and this red orangey shade. It's a really nice one. This was sent for free in PR without any request of posting, of course. But I love the brand. The eyebrow product I use is from them, and I received two times for free, and then I bought the third one. Let's go ahead. Diner's palette. I don't know if the outside is in line with the theme. I don't think so. That's my opinion, at least. Inside, this is quite good. It's the best? No, absolutely not. But this is quite good. The palette is arranged in a strange way for me, because I would have preferred to have this turquoise near the blue, a row of gray and silver and white. You have only this green shade. This is a very light minty green shade. Quality wise, these are much better. The only shade I had issue is I do not remember if it's this one or the red. Let me check. I don't know. I don't remember. They are good. It's a very difficult color story, because you have these two red. This is a shimmer red that's quite nice. This is drier than the other. I think it's due for the pigment, the red pigment that could be drying. Not drying, drier than the other one. I'm not sure. I'm not a chemical. I do not care about composition and so on. What is missing in this palette? You have a black, so you have deep enough you can dip every shade you want. That's fine. I do not use a matte white, but that's just me. I'm not used to use matte white matte. This shade is a shimmer white. It's a silvery, and this shade it's another silver, and even though they are different, they're quite close. And also I don't think that this shade here and this one, they are different enough. Look, from real I can see on my finger a little bit of difference, but on the eye I think they will look the same. And also this too, this yellow Senape shade, mustardy. Senape is Italian, I guess. And this too, this is a little bit more yellowy. But I mean, on the eye I prefer this one actually. This is the perfect transition shade, but with which I will use this shade with browns and greens, and there's none in here, so it's a very difficult color story for me. After that, quality wise, this one is good. Okay, if you're wondering, the white worm is a pillow. It's a pillow I'm trying to remove from my daughter's bed, so that's why it's still around. If she needs, we have it, but I'm trying to make her sleep without. Like the you know that the Linus, it's not a towel, but the sheet of Linus, that's the pillow for my daughter. So yes, if you have to buy one palette, only one from Martine Cosmetic, you should for sure choose between these two, 669 and the Triple X. This is the newest one. This has been released just now. Okay, this is the fourth time I stopped the video. Okay, let's start with the 669 palette. This was released last year for October, November, I don't know. And this is how the palette looks like. You have a lot of duochrome shade. This is a pink and green shade. This is a bronze copper shade and fuchsia. This is a purple and green. Look, this is amazing. And also this shade, and these are very they are soft, but they are not too soft that you can push your finger inside. And look at this one also. I'm not sure you can see all the reflect, but trust me, they are there. And also let's see, no, all the other, they are not duochrome. You have this very nice dark green, olive green, shimmer shadow. Yes, you have a small reflect, but this is not a duochrome. Other shade, this green, oh my god, this is amazing. You have this gray. You should love grays to love this palette. This is a very this is a black, sorry. This is a very dark black, but it's like a shimmery because you have a lot of small fine glitter. They're not glitter, they are just shimmery particles. You know how much I hate glitters. Next one, this is a gray. This is a shimmer gray. This one is amazing. I think this is something similar. You can find it in the cremated palette from Jeffree Star. I know everybody was crazy about the palette because of the period it was released, but trust me, that palette is amazing. You also have a shade that I love so much, is this shade here. This is a mix between a gray and a taupe and the brown. It's a very cool shade. You can't find a shade like this so easily. And also this shade here. Okay, I talked with a friend recently about this palette, and she found this matte shade a little bit dry. I haven't, but I have a normal skin on the lid, so I do not have a dry lid. That's important for you to know. I do not have issue with any eyeshadow actually, so it's difficult to me to say that everything is lasts long for me, long on my eyes. Also this brown and this other green, or this shade, are all look, you can do a look with these four shades with no shimmer and the look will be amazing. Look at this. Yes, a stunning palette. A really stunning palette. There's one shade that I think is performing a little bit, I would not say worse, but yeah, a little bit worse than the other. The same, I think the issue is the shade, is the color, and is this one here. Let me just dry my finger. And this Petula, this shade here, look, it's not patchy, but it's not very pigmented. It's difficult to pick up the shade, the color on the finger. Look at this. and I tried a lot, and not an issue of the pen, because I can also try to clean the pen with a sheet, and the issue is still the same, even though I just cleaned up the pen. So this is an issue of the color. All the other one are amazing. You have these two shades. This is the matte black, and this is a very dark gray. They are very similar, very similar. All the other shades are quite different. You have also this very light one. This is not an inner corner shade for me. It's a grayish lavender shade, maybe a transition shade. But yes, I love this palette so much. If I have to find a thing, this is very bulky. And also the new one, it's very bulky. Hey! Sorry, the dogs. This is the Triple X, it's the new one. I kept the package because it's so nice. This is the outside. Don't waste time on the outside. This is another gray base palette, but you have, let me see, you have this acid green, 1, 2, 3 shade. They are quite neony. Oh, this is not I've tried this one on the inner corner, that was nice. Then you have there's a duochrome. Let me see if I can find it from there. This is a duochrome. And then I don't think there is another duochrome shade. This is a very nice shade. I've seen this pen and I thought, but actually it's quite nice. Look at this. Don't ask me to describe it because I don't know. I will say a brown, a lilac. This is maybe we can call it duochrome. But look, I don't know, it's a very strange shade. You can check on the website the description of the shade, but this is very nice. I haven't used it on my eyes, but when I swatched it I thought, oh, this is better than in the pen. This is looking quite nice actually. So I will use on my next look matte shade. Except for the green, you just have gray and black. Gray and black. You have two different black. You have this one. This is or maybe this is a very dark. Oh, this is, yes, this is a very dark grayish bluish shade. You have this black here with the print on top, and this is how the black looks like. It's a strange black because, okay, look, you see, this is not a matte as I would define a matte. This is not. You have this shade here. This is a grayish shade. Look, can you do a lot of look? Maybe not, maybe not. You have this shade also that's called Carter Crucio. This shade is called Carter. If you see from camera, maybe you think it's a white. Basta! Cici! This is not a white. It's a very light green. I don't know, maybe you can use for the inner corner, I'm not sure. I should try actually. But quality wise, this is the same quality of the 669, so if you love that one, I think you will love also this one. Of course, you need to like the color story. The promo picture were not very easy to understand. From the promo picture was not very easy to understand the shade and the reflect. This green is amazing, and also look at this. This is a very pop of color in the palette. Look, how neony this one is. The silver, we have a silver here. This silver is quite similar to the one in the Diners palette. I think it's almost the same. Let's see. And we are done because I have to go and cook for my family. So look at this. Yes, they are exactly the same, okay. So 669 and Triple X are on the same plane for me. The Diners and the Xuan, basta, topo. The Du Xuan also they are on the same plane. Skip the other. I wish you a nice evening. It's dark outside, and see you soon. Bye guys.